Welcome back to Unraveled Game Thoughts. We are on Mobilization Day 3, Part 2, moving into Day 4, Part 1 of the first attack. So, I am going to try to use my handy-dandy player aid as much as I can and just do the best I can. We did get to the point of placing figures. We have not gotten to the coup yet. So I don't have to worry about that yet. But morale, check for coup, retreat, last stand on morale or morale page. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All right, so we are placing workers, and man, I believe it's been like 2 days since I read the comments, but I believe that we just want to get as much stuff shoveled out of the snow per the comments, and we want to get our fear and doubt down as much as possible. And we've got a place to put workers at the end of the day in defensive positions. And I believe, because I think one of the things to be aware of is that the coup, let's double check the coup. And make sure that we know what's happening. Medicine cabinet for morale track surrender. Blah, blah, blah. Coup. Okay. Remove a number of defender discs from the recruit bag and place them into the reserve. Equal to the fear marker, where it is. Doubt discs you just throw back in and redraw until the required number of defender discs have been removed. Move the supply marker one step to the right. Place one defender disc on each defensive position not covered by a damage tile. You may take these defenders from the tired, rest, or ready areas. If you place 3 or 4 soldiers, you gain 1 or 2 morale respectively. Gotcha. Okay, cool. But that is after the morale phase. So we will have done our morale before we get to place that and get 1 or 2 morale respectively. We'll get 2 morale, but that's going to be over here, not here. So let's see. We could promote somebody to get a hunter, but that's going to use, man, I hate to use resources like that. We have no one injured, which is great. And yeah, I think we want to move the fear and doubt down for sure. Since no one's injured, we're going to move fear and doubt down again. Probably going to get doubt all the way there so we can get +2 on the morale. Okay. Oh, we have our coup written down here. How about that? So we could get that down. We probably want to at least do, I would say, minimum 1 more. That gets us to where we lose, what's 1, 2, 3. I mean, losing 0 would be fantastic. But let's see what else we want to do. We need to shovel snow. And I'm thinking at least 2. That'll get us that. It'll take 3 more to shovel more snow than that. We're only getting 1 to 4 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'd get up there, but we wouldn't be all the way up there. So that is going to be sketchy if we go all the way up there. So I'm debating skipping the supply run to get as many things out as I can. We could repair, and that gets 1 gun tile off. We could repair again. That gets a 2nd gun tile off, which is not too bad. firing on the airfield could really help. That takes 2, and that could either remove those or it will get why do I have 4 of those guys out? Those guys would have been placed at the end of turn 1, 2, 3. Huh. Oh, that's right. They went out because I had a add 2 of those. Okay, from those guys. Okay, that's why I have extra patrols out there. Man, I need to dude, I need to get up there. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Do I want to do these 2 to get that down 1 more? Otherwise, I'm going to lose a disc. Or I can go all the way down there and not do those things. Repairing tiles is very good. Maybe it's better not to fire. I can bolster our defense. Bolstering the defense might be good. Improving morale could be good. Man. I feel like the morale could give me some stuff, which would be very good and helpful. But shooting on the airfield would actually per those revealed. Resolve 1 option per those revealed. So if but I have to fire before maintenance. That's the problem. I can't repair that and fire, so that probably makes my decision for that one. I think that means we're definitely going to hit that up really hard, and we are going to go ahead and inspire morale. So that's what we're going to do to get as much done as we can. Okay, I wish we could dig more stuff out of the snow, but we might have to do that future turns. I want to hit up morale heavy first. Because we don't have enough workers to do all that and dig more out of the snow. We never got a hunter, so we'll live with this as an option and see how it goes. Okay, so here we are. We are going to take our actions now. So we start with defending the walls, and we have 1. That's going to move. We'll move our fear marker down 1. We'll do another one. We'll move doubt down 1, and that's going to give us 1, 2 on the morale track. We're going to move this down again, and we're going to use our officer to move the fear down again. So we got all those down to nothing. So that's fantastic. We won't have to lose anybody moving into the next phase. Then we'll go to, we don't have anything over here, we'll go to shovel snow, and we have 2 guys shoveling snow. They're going to go 1, 2, that flips there, and then we're going to get this. We got a field telephone. I feel like that goes here. So now, what that means for the field telephone, number 1, we have to find the field telephone here. But that can help us with this. We get +1 on each die, which is kind of nice. I think that makes it easier for us to get, if we put the officer here, he can do the field telephone pretty easily. Oh man, it might be worth repairing that, honestly. No, that gun is awfully good. Although, field telephone could help quite a bit, because if we repair that, we can suppress 2 soldiers if we use the field telephone. That is awfully good. All right, so we're at the repair section, so I am going to use at least 2 of these guys to repair the gun tile here, and those have to go, those tiles have to go left. You have to repair them left to right. So the question is, do we get the second gun tile or do we get this? Well, I'm going to go ahead I'm going to go ahead and repair the field telephone because I think that's a good one. Definitely helps. And then we are going to inspire morale. So we're going to go up morale 1, drawing 3, getting that. So we've gotten all of our actions done. Excellent. We're going to go over to the morale because we don't have anybody in the infirmary. We don't have to worry about that. So we'll go to morale. And we're going to go down the morale track. And we're going to draw, let's see, it's not a red day. We're not out of supplies. We don't have defenders in the waiting area. We don't have any in the morgue. And we don't have any troops, German troops, in red sectors. So, and the doubt marker is here. We've already moved it for the doubt marker. So these are going to come off the board, I believe, in a second. I'll just take them off. And fear, I took the fear off, but it was at 0. So we'll just leave it there for now. So we're going to draw 3 high morale cards and resolve 2. And we are still in the mobilization stage, so we can add a miss to the hit bag. We can lower suspicion 2 levels. Not bad, but not as useful. Or add another miss to the hit bag. Well, I can tell you right now, we're going to add 2 misses to the hit bag. That is going to be absolutely fantastic. So we'll do that. There's our misses in the hit bag. That's awesome. And then this goes back to 0. All right. Then we check the turn track for these things. So we're going to add 2 more patrols. We're going to have to do that first. So we have a 3. We're going to put that there. And we have a 6. We're going to put that there. Okay. We have got our German patrols out. And then we're going to do the coup. So we draw X discs from the recruit bag and place them in the reserve. Resolve this at the end of day 3. From the recruit bag. X discs. Okay. 0. We draw 0 discs. It's where the fear marker is. So we don't have to draw any from the recruit bag and put it there. I was thinking we were losing these guys. We're not going to lose those guys. That's awesome. We're going to move the supply marker 1 step to the right. Done. So now supplies will only provide us 3 food instead of 4. Or they'll only feed 3 workers instead of 4. We're going to place 1 defender on each defensive position not covered by a damage tile. And I really want to use soldiers. So we're going to go here, here, and we'll use one of these guys, but mostly soldiers. And since these guys get damaged left to right, I'm actually going to put my farmer in the far right tile. Take these defenders from the tire already. If you place 3 or 4 soldiers, 1 or 2 morale. So we're actually going to get 2 morale for that, which is fantastic. We're almost through our morale deck. Flip the mobilization board. So we take off the fear marker, and we're going to flip the mobilization board. And now, here we are, first attack. All right. So we have reached the end of day 3, and now we're going to go into day 4. So we'll move our turn marker here. We resolve this. We move that there. We haven't surrendered yet, so we don't have to worry about that. And let's turn over here, move turn track. We're going to move the weather marker, but we have to draw our first attack event card. So we're going to do that first. So we have a cloudy day. So our moves are 1 to 5. We're going to injure 2 defenders. And so we go from top to bottom here. Unfortunately, these guys are getting injured. That's sad. We're getting a what do you call it? A captain our officer is getting injured. Oh, and he ended up at a 1, too. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Move their artillery marker 1 step to the right. So we'll do that. And then we're going to draw guys from the bag. So let's see what we get. Oh, we got a doubt marker. So basically one guy. Oh, and I was supposed to put a doubt marker in. It's not really going to matter at this point, but we're going to draw a guy out. And we get a soldier. So we get 1 soldier, and doubt marker goes back in. So, oh, we weren't supposed to put a doubt marker in. Never mind. It doesn't have the picture of that at this point, so that's it. No extra doubt marker. Excellent. All right, so there's our card for first attack. And then we resolve that. We added, well, we don't add doubt discs. Draw from the recruit bag 1 supply per volunteer placed in ready. Actually, I put the volunteer in the wrong place. He is supposed to be in ready, and we get a supply. Fantastic. Then we're going to add German infantry meeples. Okay. All right. So, how do we determine? I'm looking for something on the board that would tell me that, but I'm going to go ahead and go to my first attack phase here. And we will see. All right. Morning phase. Open new, defend the walls. Only available on days 4 through 5. Okay, that's an action space for the day phase. We want the first attack. Infantry first attack. Complete the following 4 steps. If there are any defenders in any of the defensive positions, skip the remainder of the step and proceed to step B. So we're just going to go to step B. In each sector, starting with sector 1 and moving up through all the sectors that contain any German infantry meeples, roll a 6-sided die for each unsuppressed meeple. There's none there. The die rolled will determine which action boxes, if any, the German infantry are placed in, and therefore which actions they will take. For each die roll that matches a value in an action box in the sector, allocate a German infantry meeple from the waiting area to the corresponding action box. Okay. For each die roll that does not match an action box value, leave a German infantry meeple in the waiting area of that sector. Okay. Okay. Alright. First attack board on day 7. Okay. Well, how do we get defenders there? Surely. I'm wondering if I did all the coup correctly. And then proceed. Event. Okay. Add German infantry meeples. Okay. I was supposed to add 3 German infantry meeples to the first attack area on the board. So we're going to add them to this waiting area here. I got it. There we are. Alright. So we added 3. Gotcha. Okay. Now, any German, roll a 6-sided die for each unsuppressed meeple. So we have 3 die. So we're going to roll all 3. And we've got a 2, a 4, and a 5. So 5 goes here. 2 goes here. Nope, 2 doesn't go there. 4 goes there. That doesn't really matter. Okay, so we did that. We're supposed to add +1 on each die. Why would we add +1? Well, I think we have to have somebody in the field telephone for that to happen anyway, so. Alright, let's see. Count the number of German infantry meeples in the hit column, subtract the current defense level to see how many hits you take. We have one soldier, our defense level is 0, so we take 1 hit. For each hit, the defender in the leftmost defensive position is injured. Ah, dang it. I put the soldier there thinking that was going to be the one that got hit first. Well, I'm going to cheat a little, because had I known that, I would have left him the way it was. I only moved it because I thought it was the rightmost one that got hit first. So we're going to do that because that was my plan. So he takes a hit and he goes to my last available infirmary bed. Yay. Then you have defenders, ignore any remaining hits. Okay. So we only take 1 hit. The defense track represents the strength of the fortress. Look for ways to improve it when you can. Oh man. Well, we never. Oh, here we can bolster defense. We might need to start doing that. Move the highest sector with German infantry. A move. So this guy's a move. Starting with the highest sector with German infantry meeples, move all German meeples in the move action box to the waiting area of the section above. Oh man, there's guys at the end of the end there at the end of the day. Bummer. We're gonna have to fire some guns. Move all infantry still in the sector back into the waiting area. So this goes back to a waiting area because it's not in a major sector. Okay, so there's our meeple moves. And now, I believe, after that, we get to move defenders to from rest to ready. We don't have any in the rest area. We can spend supplies or morale to move defenders from tired to ready. Ooh, do we want to use our morale for that? 1 morale gets 2. That would be 3, 6, 9. I feel like that would be worth getting all of those. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, that gets everybody over. That's fantastic. That gets everybody to ready. So I think we are good there. And now we are ready to take actions on the first day 4, part 2 of the first attack. And we'll see what happens. So if you watch the video and you have thoughts and suggestions on what we should do, I'm thinking I probably want to fire this gun, or I want to fire artillery at the Germans. That seems like something we're going to have to do. And we're going to have to hit or suppress these guys. I'm going to have to put some guys in the infirmary and get them healed up. I've got two medics, so that helps. And I might need to start... I'm not sure about the snow. I kind of want to get my defense up. That might be better to get the defense up. And maybe even boost morale. We'll have to see if we have enough workers for everybody. Really got to get these guys out of here so we can get them back, because we'll probably end up with more guys in there, and I don't want too many in the waiting area. But yeah, this is feeling tight already. I'm feeling like, oh man, I know there's not a whole lot of these left in the patrol bag. I think there's 12 total, and we already have 6 out on the board. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some offensive stuff here in order to keep these guys down and survive at least until the siege, hopefully. But there it is. I'll look forward to whatever comments are there. Like and subscribe if you get a chance. And thanks for watching. Again, from Unraveled Game Thoughts. Have